Hey, Amy Pittman here with Pittman Law Office. I wanted to just briefly go over what happens if a client of ours becomes incapacitated. So they're still alive but unable to handle their affairs. We need to be contacted, and my staff will let the person know that's calling on your behalf that we need a doctor statement saying that the client is unable to act. So that doctor statement could say something like the person is unable to handle their day-to-day affairs, they can't handle their financial affairs, and then the attorney that handled your estate plan will get on the phone with the person that's being named and kind of provide them some guidance. One of the things that is going to be extremely helpful is if that person that you named as your successor trustee or your power of attorney agent do they know about your assets? Where are your assets located? How are the assets owned? What are your expenses? And how do you pay those expenses? Where are your passwords? So that's information that we do not have. We have the legal documents that say they have the legal right to act on your behalf, but we're not going to be able to tell them, oh, you need to go to Chase or Bank of America or Wells Fargo. So you really need to make sure that you have some type of spreadsheet or list of all your accounts. How are they owned? Monthly expenses, how do you pay them? Where do you keep your passwords? And I'm not saying you need to give that information to these people today, because we might change that person. But whoever is named needs to know how to get in your house and where to find that important information. So that information, when they call us and we say, okay, you met with Amy, so that person will have a phone call with me, and I'm going to say, okay, if you're the trustee, you're going to need to show proof that this person's incapacitated. You're going to need to give that information to the financial institution if they're trying to have access to your bank account, and that will allow them to start writing checks if the trustee is the owner of the account. If you don't have a trust or you have an asset that's just in your individual name, then it's your durable power of attorney document that provides for an agent to act for you. And that agent, if you have a trust, is usually the same person that you put as trustee. But let's say I don't have a trust, I just have a will, which is fine, not everybody needs a trust. The durable power of attorney is going to allow my agent to handle everything that I can do for myself. But they're going to have to know where that information is. That document's amazing. It gives them all these powers to be able to handle your finances, manage your care, but they're not going to necessarily know how to pay your bills. So make sure that if you become incapacitated, whoever you named knows how to get in your house, knows where all your information is, so that transition is a lot smoother, and we are able to provide way more guidance when they have that information when they get on the phone with us. So I hope that helps. Again, be organized. There's plenty of resources online that allows you to do like spreadsheets or I'm dead, now what books or end of life guides that you can get online. Again, it's all about getting organized and staying organized. So don't just do it one time and put it away. Definitely make sure that you're keeping that information